What's going on, my people? What's the word? What's up today? I see it. I know it's in everybody's heart on my community, man. I know what's going on my page. I can see it. I can feel it. And I feel it too. People don't feel our pain on what's going on in today. With all this that's going on. What's going on? Yeah, you good. All right. People don't feel our pain on what's going on in our communities right now. But I figured I'll stop and give my point of view. Think of that. Get my point of view. Just my feeling, man. What's going on, y'all? It's crazy. I see a lot of people on my timelines that's it's amazing how I hear them talk now about the riots, and that was their focus. But a couple of days ago, when the knee was on the guy's neck, nobody had the same outrage, and I didn't see the same post. So I just say, if you're not gonna say anything about the knee on the neck, and you're just gonna say, oh, that's just bad, but you don't have the outrage that you have when you see a riot and you feel we shouldn't riot, then don't talk to me, because it's just hypocritical. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad because I understand you haven't went through or have the history that we have in our community. You don't have the culture history that we had in the United States. So your passion and your rage won't be like mine. So I ain't even mad at you, man. But you're human, so you should understand it. But I don't expect you to have the outrage that we have. And rioting isn't just because, people shouldn't be getting stuff and stealing basically in there. But when a riot has come, it's because people have had enough. We've talked. People are like, why are you rioting? Well, you guys were talking about Kaepernick when he was kneeling. You had a problem when he was peacefully kneeling, and you guys called him unpatriotic for kneeling. And that was then, and he was talking about the injustice. But now you have a problem when you didn't want to listen to him some years ago, but you have a problem when people are saying enough is enough. And it's not just black people, man. It's a whole community. It's white people out there rioting. So I don't even care what you want, to be honest with you, because people be like, what do you want? I don't want nothing from anybody else other than we all the same. Leave me alone. That's it. That's all we want. Just leave us alone. Matter of fact, don't give us nothing, but leave us alone. And we're going to fight you guys when it's time to vote. We'll get you on the ballot, because now it's on us to get off our butts and kick people out that don't have our best interests. I don't care if it's Joe Biden. I don't care who it is. If you're not up there for our best interests, we're going to hold you accountable. And we need to constantly do it. We don't need to let this diminish in a couple of days or after a couple of weeks when our feelings of the passion or the anger is not as where it is right now. We need to still put our foot on people's necks. We need to call them all out. We need to hold everybody accountable. Just point blank, period. That's where I'm at. So, yeah, it's egregious. This is crazy, man, that we still got people in a judicial system that we've already told you has been doing and treating us unfairly for years, man. This is nothing new. It's been going on forever. And then I understand some people just don't get it. Some people, they get up out of their community, or they didn't have the plight, that we had to go through as blacks. So they feel like once they figured it out and got A credit, and life is good for them, that's the key. So they got it. And this ain't our problem. Y'all, listen here, man. We're all human. Nobody's better. That's the greatest flaw of all humans, is thinking one person is superior than the other. Let that notion go. Nobody's superior. You may have more money, but you ain't superior. You're not. But some people do have power, and power is great. So we have to have those, just hold those that in power accountable. Got to hold them accountable, man. We got to hold people accountable and have an open dialogue with people. I won't berate people when you have conversations with folks, because I understand our passion get crazy, but we got to listen to each other when we talk. Hold people freaking accountable for their actions. So that's all I got today. I just had to tell you guys about it. It's just been crazy, because I see people posting, and I see people posting now about the riot. Don't be silent about the knee in the guy's neck, and be really loud when it comes to seeing people rioting and burning down precincts. So I don't want to hear you talk. You can't talk, because you weren't talking 2 days ago. I didn't see that same passion when that policeman had that knee on that man's neck. So to me, you can't personally talk, because it's in my eyes, it's hypocritical. A riot is only when people have had enough. You guys didn't listen to Kaepernick when Kaepernick was kneeling peacefully. Y'all love peace. Y'all love that Martin Luther King stuff. We love that peace, man. But that man was peacefully kneeling, and you guys call him unpatriotic. You probably call him every other name, and you didn't want that man to have a job. Now all of a sudden, Kaepernick kneeling was patriotic, and now when somebody's rioting, you be like, and we shouldn't riot. So we shouldn't be peaceful, we shouldn't be kneeling, and we shouldn't be rioting. Y'all don't want us to do nothing but stay in our place and just shut up and shoot. Shut up and play. That's what I get out of it. Shut up and do your job. That's it. But we can't get mad at it, you guys. Like I said, we got to hold people accountable. This is nothing new. If you are black and brown in America, this is nothing new. We shouldn't be surprised, man. So let's not act like we're surprised. Let's just hold people accountable. Forget the surprise. We're not shocked anymore. We haven't been shocked. People are seeing it on camera now, so they're surprised and shocked, or eye-opened. I don't even think they're shocked. But some people have been in their own world, so you can't hold people accountable that hasn't been in this environment. They've been in a bubble somewhere in a whole another world that they haven't been exposed to what we've been saying. So yeah, based on TV, they think we just been crying and playing victims, and so we get it. Now they're getting the chance to see it. Now that they know, it's like the word. Once you know the word, you know the truth, you see the truth. Now I can judge you because I see you choose to look the other way. That's a choice. But let's just hold people accountable, man. It ain't even, I hear people now say they just tired of talking. You just get tired of talking. Like, we've been saying the same things. Like, we just tail wagging the dog wagging the tail. What's the saying? Man, we're just doing this. We're having the same conversation. They don't give one rat's. So, since nobody give one rat's, all we got to do is hold people accountable. That's it. Just hold them accountable while we're there and get out of our way. And if you're not here to fight for us, you're not with us, or you don't see our plight, then I'm fine with that. Just don't hold us down. We don't want your opinions. We don't even need you in there. Just let the people that want to fight. And the people that don't, stay to the side. Because you'll probably still get the residue from our fight and our passion. But we're going to hold people accountable. I'm telling y'all, enough is enough. You're not going to be out here just treating us like we're expendable. Can't do it, man. We're not expendable. So when you hurt one, you hurt us all. That's the message. When you hurt one, you hurt us all. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. I just had to express it. Peace out. We've said it all, man. I get tired of even talking to people.